morning light right there. So Immune on the Inside, my first collection of prose poems. I basically focused and devoted myself to the form, and I would come up with the manuscript like every 2 years and eventually cull them together. But this was the first manuscript of prose poems that went through several revisions and several rejection letters as well from literary magazines, most of which are no longer published. So I have an epigram for I is another. That is quite clear to me. I am a spectator at the flowering of my own thought. And that's from Arthur Rimbaud. And it is a driving motto for me. It's a bit of wisdom that has basically defined my life. Anyway, this is the introduction, and I've never written any kind of manifesto before, and but this is very kind of a personal declaration, beginning of a career, so to speak, or more of a vocation to writing and literature. Introduction. He was born in 1959 to a middle-class family and raised in suburban New Jersey. He belonged to the generation that was too young to participate in the 1960s and too old to play an active role in the second act that ended the 20th century. He grew up with rock and roll and Star Trek. He experienced it all: alienation, love, hate, sex, death, religion, doubt, frustration, rage, joy, and ecstasy before the age of 18. Then he acquired a college degree, and now he works. He feels anger, pain, and sometimes happiness. He fails and succeeds, struggles and survives by remaining immune on the inside. He has interpreted his visions into prose poems here. And that was the beginning of the prose poem era, and also writing fiction and that, but that took a while to evolve to where I liked it. So these series of readings that are on this YouTube channel, they are random, and you have to sort of search for them. They're not in a chronological order or anything like that, but it's a way of preserving some of this work, because I don't feel like typing them into a computer again, especially all of them. And it has another aspect to it, another layer, which is a man of my age reading things that he wrote at a younger age. Not everything, because a lot of it is rough and young, and but a lot of it I worked very hard on, and they keep it has sustained a lot of power in some of the writing, surprisingly so to me. So that sort of chasm of decades and what that means in somebody's life is part of the experience of hearing some of this work. And I don't know what else to say. I know who I am now, and I knew who I was then. You live, and you're always the same on the inside.